Hey everybody, KC here. So I was watching an interview the other day with Dr. Sanjay Gupta, who is a health medicine correspondent for CNN. And he's out with a new book in which he's talking about brain function. And one of the premises of the book is that scientists say that we in this country have for too long accepted the notion that we're going to have decreased brain functionality, that we're going to lose brain cells as we get older. For some people, it ends up resulting in dementia, Alzheimer's. And that for too long in this country, we've sort of accepted the fact that that's baked into aging. And his premise, based on conversations and interviews he did with a number of scientists, is this is not necessarily true. That in fact, even as you get older, you can grow brain cells. And there's different ways you can do that. And one of the things that he suggested that people can do in order to stimulate the brain in different kinds of ways, and it's try different things, just do things a little bit differently than you've done them in the past. And one of the recommendations he made was that you could brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand, non-dominant hand. And I thought that was really kind of interesting. And something I said, well, that's an easy thing to do. Getting a little older, I should probably try and do something like that. So, in fact, I tried to do it. Now, before I tell you how that worked out, I have to say that when I heard him say this, my metaphor alert went off, right? My metaphor sense just started to tingle, and I said, ooh, there's a business metaphor there, right? Because I think, again, in business, one of the things you can do is to try to do things just a little bit differently to see if it works. Companies that get comfortable, companies that get complacent, companies that continue to do things the way they've always done them are going to fall into bad habits, or they're going to delude themselves that they're still on their game. And the fact of the matter is the game is constantly changing. So one of the things we ought to do is change things up from time to time. So again, whether it's brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand, using your non-dominant hand, or trying something different in your business, departmentally, staff-wise, whatever it happens to be, that seems to make an awful lot of sense. Now, so I tried, and I'm going to continue to try, but I got to tell you, it was a lot less easy than I would have thought it would have been. I first thought, how hard can that be? It's hard, actually. If you're used to brushing your teeth using your right hand, to suddenly use your left hand, it's very uncomfortable, and it's going to take a lot of practice for me to get used to it. But I'm going to do it because it's going to be good for my brain cells. But I have to say, as I was doing it, I was really glad I didn't try shaving with my left hand because I probably would have slit my own throat. I think I'll stick to using a toothbrush with my left hand. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.